may still be wondering and maybe not understanding what is happening, that there is more to what you hear and see around you than what is going on. And some of you might think, those of you that are sentimental about IPOB, and that might have said whether I was support of IPOB or not, and wants to know some of the messages like the prophecy I gave long ago, not too long ago, warning that Nnamdi Kanu's life was in danger because there is a plan to eliminate him, for him to denounce violence then and dissociate himself from the violence going on in the southeast, which he got the message and came out openly to declare non-involvement with that, and outcry actually condemning anybody using their name to do anything. And I know some of you might think I should declare, since the Lord has taken a position on that, to say, oh yes, declare IPOB. I am not one of those men of God that we go against ahead of God. And like I said, some of you in private, and Nnamdi Kanu is better alive. If what they have planned succeeded, he would have been dead, was to kill him. And of course, no nation wants to Nnamdi Kanu to be killed in their country, because the Lord had decreed that whoever that touches life, or whoever, whatever group, or whatever tribe or nation or country that touches his life, that his wrath will befall them. So, but he's better alive, because you know some people did not care. Those that are debating what happened in Kenya, the plan was to actually kill him there. But a disagreement broke out. They knew who Nnamdi Kanu was before even they went after him. So, and I know I said that before. But no matter how much people want to deny, but there was disagreement over whether he should die there or not, and they decided to hand them over to those that came after his life. So these things are, God has a way. If something is valuable to you, and the chief is completely after the valuable item to you, and you know that you don't have the capacity and the ability to safeguard that valuable, you can make a deal with a thief, a known thief that knows all the ways they steal, and hand him over the valuable item and make it known to the whole world, so that everybody will see you and know that you have handed him over for him for safekeeping. Then it is now upon the thief to use whatever skill and the ability they have to make sure no other thief will steal the item, the valuable from their hand. Some people might think it's a bad thing that is in the hand of Nigerian government, but it's the best place for him to be held until he's set free. He will be set free. Nnamdi Kanu will be set free. But the heat of the moment, with the passion of the heat of the moment, mistake happen and people lose their life. And then in the message that you've been hearing, we have already said, when you make a reasonable and logical argument, you get a response. And some of you might be worried now. You heard a statement, official statement from the United States government regarding what is going on with the violence and the killing going on in the southeast, regarding the military arsenal that was recently transferred to Nigeria. And I'm only saying this because there is an official statement, so I will stay as far as the official statement, so that I don't go beyond the statement that I've already made before, that may be classified. So when there is a conflict, it's good to allow people, people have the right to express their grievances on all parties. And then if it's logical and reasonable, there is more chances that the conversations can advance towards the cause of peace, and instead of anarchy and conflict and violence. And in the word that you hear today, which is part 3 of the series on flawed reason and illogical thoughts and words and behavior, stoking conflict and violence around your life. We have our own conflict here in America. And as you can see, the nature of the world, a long time ago, I don't know if you remember, I gave a message. And part of the message that I gave was the warning, which actually was several years down the line ago, even when Trump was still in power, about the dark world, the dark web. Things that are covered about the amount of fraudulent activities, cover-up, lies, deceptions, misrepresentations. All of these things in terms of our trade practices, businesses. A lot of businesses that have reduced the moral and ethical standard of our practices that is in violation of the law. And we warned about the danger it poses to our free market economy, the national security implications then. And at the time, I talked example what happened with me involvement with Ethiopian airline and all the hidden clauses and hidden and unclear practices, ambiguous practices, and ways that people entrap people, a lot of people. And I'm only saying this today to repeat it because I see the danger ahead of the time. I'm not going to tell you what I've seen, but I see a danger, a blowback, that for a reviving economy, that economy that is struggling, do not need us to, in order for us to make more money or for greed. Nobody should engage in unethical behaviors that is going on. I've seen it a lot. A lot of businesses are doing it. And I bring this up today, for example, in